public vote.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. 0 points.
Hello. Welcome to I'm Sorry, 0 Points, Season 5, Episode 3 with me, Adrian.
And me, Seamus.
And the first thing we have to do, Seamus, is wish all our listeners a very happy Valentine's.
Yeah, or belated Valentine's at this point.
Yes, well, by the time this goes out.
Everyone was loved up over the weekend.
Oh, sure, it's all about the love. It's all about
love
the
is love.
Love is love. Love beats hate.
Do you know who wasn't feeling the love at the weekend? Or last week, shall I say?
Who?
The EBU.
Oh, our good friends, the EBU. Yeah.
Oh, yes, somebody wasn't showing them the love, having to cancel those live tour, or postpone the live tour.
Oh, is that what it is? I didn't read the statement, but anyway,
yes.
Another statement from the EBU. Like, so I think at this stage, if you're issuing statements, you're losing. I just think that that's the moral of the story.
I don't know, because it was like, what did they say? They said, they were postponing the live tour due to unforeseen challenges. And I was thinking, would those unforeseen challenges be poor ticket sales by any chance?
I'd say they might be. But sure, look, I hope they recover. I really do hope they recover.
Do we? Okay.
Yeah, do we really?
But were you feeling the love over the weekend?
Oh, I was. I'm just full of thorns with all the roses that were delivered to my door. It was just unbelievable. I had a lovely day. I said, you know what? I was lying in bed on Valentine's morning all alone. And I said, you know what? I'm going to go to the rugby match and find myself a good rugby man.
Good, solid.
Yeah.
Stocky rugby chap.
I was at the rugby, so it was great. And Ireland won, and it was great. Not a great win, but, a win is a win. So I really enjoyed it. What about you? Did you do anything special?
I went on a lovely date with my friend Mark and a couple.
Oh,
so myself and my friend Mark crashed a couple's date, basically. So it was lovely. Okay. Nice foursome.
Yeah, whatever you're into.
Sure, this is it.
Love beats hate. And I also have to say something now. Wait for this. I've been practicing all day. Sing Yen Kwaila.
I'm sorry, what now?
Sing Yen Kwaila.
Oh, right. And can I have that with rice?
Exactly. It's Chinese New Year. So that means Happy New Year to everybody. So
Happy
the year of the
frog, cat, dog, mouse, tiger.
It's your year of the confused, is it?
I don't know. What is it? What year is it?
I think it's the year of the horse. Anyway.
Well, happy Chinese year of the animal.
Yeah, happy Chinese New Year, Seamus.
Sorry, yes.
Yes.
To all our Chinese listeners.
Yes, so I was practicing that.
Very good.
All day. Did you like it? I'm going in for one of these, jobs.
In the EU as a translator?
Yeah. Yeah. Do you think I'd be good at it?
I think you'd be perfect.
Yeah, wait till this episode is over. There's some pronunciations that are quite challenging, and I get challenged by the pronunciations.
Yes.
Quite a lot. So, Seamus, what is coming up?
Yes, well, we have another busy show in this episode. We are going to be remembering the Netherlands at Eurovision. Of course, they're not in the competition this year, but we will be taking a trip down memory lane and remembering the best and worst that Netherlands have given us over the years. And then we'll also be reviewing 3 more songs for Eurovision 2026. We'll be reviewing the songs from Estonia, Latvia, and Denmark. And of course, at the very end, we'll hand out our 0 points of the week.
Lovely, Seamus, lovely. So, as you said, we're heading to the land of orange, tulips, beer, canals, and very tall people on lowlands. That's right, we are talking about the Netherlands, the Eurovision OG that's been there since 1956 and has the emotional scars to prove it. The Dutch approach to Eurovision is a bit like a bicycle ride through Amsterdam. It's either a breezy, scenic victory lap like Duncan Lawrence, or you're getting hit by a tram while everyone watches. There is no middle ground. This is a nation that gave us the lyrical masterpiece Ding a Dong, a song that scientifically proved that if you repeat a nonsense word enough times, Europe will eventually just give up and hand you a trophy. But they also spent nearly a decade in the qualifying desert, failing to make the final from 2005 to 2012. And just when we thought they were the stable, dependable grandparent of the contest, 2024 happened. Let's just say the Dutch delegation and the EBU are currently getting along about as well as a vegan in a steakhouse. So grab your wooden clogs and a pint of Heineken, because today we're diving into the highs, the lows, and the Europapa drama of the Netherlands. Right, Seamus, let's get into it.
Okay.
Right. So we're going to talk about, same really as the Slovenia episode, we're going to talk about our favourites. We're going to talk about what we think was the worst. And, as you know, it's our own personal taste.
Yeah. Don't be
and
jealous.
Yeah. Love conquers hate, okay?
Yeah.
Just saying.
It's just our opinion.
Yeah, and then some honourable mentions, I guess, at the end. So, James, do you want to kick us off with one of your favourites?
One of my favourites. And this was easy enough, really, for me, because I adore this song and adore this singer.
I think I know who it is already.
Probably. And it is Edzelia Romley, Emilena Herde in 1998 in Birmingham.
Not the one that she failed to qualify with.
Well, now, we won't talk about that one. That didn't happen, really.
On
top of the world, I'm looking.
Oh, God.
It was of its time.
Why do you love this song?
I don't know. I think it's just her performance. She sells it. It's a great tune. Like, obviously, I don't know the words from Adam. But she just sells it. She's enjoying herself. She's having a laugh. It's really cool. And I don't know, it's just brilliant. I love it. And now it was a tough year because the top four.
It was a great Eurovision.
It
was a great Eurovision. It was a great Eurovision. Yeah.
So yeah, Edzelia is one of my faves, and yeah, still love her. Love seeing her come in and out of Eurovision. So yeah, that's one of mine.
She's a Eurovision legend, obviously.
Oh, legend.
Oh yeah.
And actually, trivia. Just thought.
Yeah.
Do you know? So in 1998, she performed, obviously. Imani represented the UK that year. And do you know that Edzelia called her daughter Imani?
Oh, right. Because they became good friends, or did something else happen?
No.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah, no, she got on really well with Imani from the UK and loved the name. And yeah, a couple of years after, in 1998, when she had her daughter, she called her daughter Imani.
Ah, that is nice.
It is lovely, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, give us your favourite.
My favorite, and again, you won't be shocked at this because I've said it time and time again.
Oh, I know this one.
Yeah, and me and you did a lovely drunken version of this one night. Yes, the 2014, the Common Linnets. I come after the storm. I think this is absolutely brilliant. And do you know what I loved about it? I know that it kind of does get forgotten, or it gets forgotten, because obviously it was the year of Conchita and Rise Like a Phoenix, and that took its own life, I guess, and just romped to victory. I remember watching the semi-final and then suddenly going, what is this? And it was the Netherlands and the Common Linnets, and I was like going, wow. If you want a lesson how to stage a song, I think this is so well staged. It does, to me, look like a Grammy performance. It doesn't look like a Eurovision performance. The way they are singing to each other and the camera work. And I watched it a few times now, just recently again. And it was like when the cameras come round and the eye contact, and then when they go behind the other person, and when they come back, the person that's looking into the other person's eyes was like, and the wink from Wayland, I thought it was so well done, so well staged, and it is a very, very good song, and really well sung. I just think it's like Johnny and June Cash, that sort of stuff. I just thought it was brilliant.
Really well done, yeah. Only for Conchita.
Yeah, and would have won, I think, in any other year. So, what else favourites do you have, Seamus?
Duncan Lawrence. I know it's probably like an obvious one, but I just think it's a great tune. I think it's a great modern pop song, I think.
Yes.
And
agreed.
Again, he sold it. Like, his performance. Stunning. And again, it's just one person at a piano singing a brilliant song.
Yeah, with the light, really. And that's it. And I know it does obviously illuminate as he gets into the chorus, but fantastic song and still so popular, and actually is the most, I think, played on Spotify. So fantastic song. Fantastic song, and still so popular.
Any other favourite for you?
Oh, no, Seamus. I'm going to go way back for this one.
Jeez. Was I born?
Way back. No, but it was the year I was born.
Oh,
So 1974, Martha McNeil, I See a Star. This, to me, is one of the best ever, I think, Eurovision songs. I think it shows what Eurovision is all about. And remember, 1974 was the year ABBA won the contest. Also featured the return of a previous winner, Gigliole Cinquetti, and Netherlands came third. But this song is brilliant, in my opinion. So I just love the way it looks, and when I was preparing for this, and I was looking at the video of it, like it looks, it does a little bit, but it's typical 1970s. He's a big hairy rocker. She's, lovely singer. Yeah. And then there's, puppets beside them. And some people think it was Yoko Ono. I don't think it was Yoko Ono, but playing whatever, the keyboard or whatever it was. But this is a brilliant song. And he is so funny. And he is so likable. And I think, again, probably if it was any other year, this would have possibly won. But this was a huge hit as well. So, I love this song. Oh, it's a great song. And it had that kind of glam rock feel as well. So, yeah, they do duos very well, the Netherlands.
They do, actually, yeah.
Yes. So,
great choice.
Thank you. I just thought it was great. It was brilliant. And, of course, they won it then the next year, you see, with Ding a Dong.
Yes.
Okay. So that's our favourites.
Okay.
Yeah, now, what did you give your worst entrant from the Netherlands?
And again, there's a fair few to choose from.
Oh, there's a lot to choose from.
Yeah, and there's a couple that are really old, but I didn't choose them. I actually chose two songs from the noughties. So
two songs. I only gave one now.
Yeah, sorry. And I have two written down, but there's definitely one that's worse than
I bet you we have the same one.
Yeah, my worst one, The Toppers with Shine, 2009.
Okay. Wow. Yes. This was the day. No, I don't. No. So, okay, The Toppers. Remind us what The Toppers was about.
The Toppers. So it was Moscow, 2009. The Toppers. I think it was a trio, three men in like silver mirror ball suits, basically.
Beautiful.
And it was just horrendous. It was just like cheesy, tacky pop, and yeah, I don't even remember the words. And in fact, I didn't even remember it until I went back today to look at the songs that the Netherlands have given us. I had forgotten it. I blanked it out of my memory.
I think that's the power of the brain.
Yes.
Trauma. It blanks out trauma. So,
and obviously they didn't qualify for the final as well. But yes, The Toppers with Shine.
Okay.
What's getting your?
Oh, I'm in the noughties as well, and I'm giving it to Treble.
That was my other one.
In 2006, and Amam Banda. Oh my God. This was really bad. It's the only way I can. It was a made up language. Yeah, it was the linguistics was made up. It was fictional. And there was a bit of English in there as well. And the whole, we're just back from a festival vibe just really didn't resonate at all. And only got 22 points. It finished 20th out of the 23 songs in the semi-final, so it was really, really poor. Yeah, I'm just going to say it deserved it. Sorry.
Yeah.
It kind of did. It was so bad. But I guarantee you, there's people out there that really, really loved it. And there's a lot of people who think that, it was cool because it was experimental and it's a cult classic. And it was like, no. Yeah. I don't think so. Well, I think they thought they could do something like I think you remember in Belgium 2003. Sonomi by Urban Trad. I think they tried, which finished second in the Eurovision. I just think that they thought they could do something like that. But the results were very different.
Yeah, leave the made-up languages to the Belgians.
Yes, they're good at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, to the honorable mentions, we'll give you two.
Well, I only have one. I'm only giving one honorable mention,
Oh,
actually.
right. Well, I have two, if
And
that's okay.
yeah, of course.
And I guarantee you, one of mine is yours.
Well, mine you've already mentioned because my honourable mention is going to Maggie McNeil. And you've mentioned her already because in
Oh, 1980.
1974 she represented the Netherlands as part of the duo Mouth and McNeil, who came third, as you said. But she came back as a solo artist in 1980. Of course, it was
Yep.
The Hague. It was Johnny Logan won with What's Another Year. And Maggie was there singing the classic song Amsterdam. And she came fifth.
Amsterdam, Amsterdam. Yes.
Amsterdam. But
Yes.
just brilliant. Like, so she came third and fifth in Eurovision. Brilliant performances
She's a
in both
legend.
of them. Legend.
She's a legend.
And do you know what I
Yeah.
also loved actually as well? Because I was only watching the
Go on,
1980
go on,
contest
go
there
on.
a couple of weeks back. I was bored one evening and I was watching it, and in the green room, the points were coming in, and they were all in the green room, and it was like a scene from the Rovers' return in Coronation Street because they're all sitting down
Oh,
with a
they were
little
smoking.
sherry and smoking. There's Maggie with her like 20 box of rock buns beside her. I was like, this is hilarious what they got away with back then. But
I know, but it was of its time. It was
of its time. But yes, Maggie
Yes.
McNeil gets my honourable mention.
Yeah. I've two.
Go on, who's your two honourable mentions?
And I thought you would actually choose this one,
Mm-hmm.
if I'm being honest, because it was in, of course, you always love saying this, oh, I'm from Mill Street.
Yeah.
So 1993, Ruth Jacot with Verda. And I thought this was a brilliant song. Brilliant song, so well performed, great vocals. It also had, that up-tempo swing beat. It is significant because it was the first Eurovision song to feature DJ scratching on the stage. Do you remember that? In the middle of the song, they kind of just do this kind of
yes.
few seconds. Now, the song is titled Peace, just in case people thought it was about something else. I loved what she was wearing. I don't know if you remember what she was wearing.
Fantastic
It was kind of
outfit.
fantastic outfit, and she looked so well. It was like a sleek black kind of catsuit, and I loved the way, again, it was very different for its time. They had the backing singers doing the same steps as her. I thought that was really cool, and it wasn't just over and back. They were really moving at times.
Great song. Great performance.
When I watch it, it's so funny. Like, the one thing about that Mill Street Arena, the audience were so far away from the stage. But she got a great ovation, really, when she finished. I think people appreciated it. And, interesting fact, Ireland gave it 12 in the voting. Now, it did finish 6th. And again, also, we had the thriller of a finish as well. And when I was there, this is a bit of goss about 1993.
Oh, tell us.
So at the time, she was in a relationship with one of the backing singers.
With Niamh Kavanagh. Oh, no, sorry.
No. With one of her backing singers. His name was Humphrey Campbell. And he had represented the Netherlands the year before.
Yes.
And Ruth was his backing singer. So now there you go. So yeah, at the time they were a Eurovision power couple. So there you go.
Fantastic song, fantastic performance. Yeah, love it.
So very quickly, do we have time? I have another.
You go on your other one quickly.
Right, 1984. Do you remember it?
I was one.
Okay, so you hardly remember Ik hou van jou from Maribel. This finished 13th, and this was an absolutely brilliant song. Very quickly, she's a great singer, great song, unbelievable, I thought, performance. Now, in the 1980s, everybody looked like they were wearing a bridesmaid's dress, and she does look like that on stage, but she was a fantastic singer. And for the life of me, I don't understand how this finished up 13th. I think at the time it was one of the favourites. And of course, it was the year Diggy Loo Diggy Lay won and Linda Martin came second. So yeah, I just thought this was a fantastic song. And I think it's a lot of people's favourite if they remember it. 13th in 1984, not a lot of people would be talking about it. But I think it is definitely one of the most robbed songs of Eurovision, and especially in the 1980s. So Maribel,
Stunning.
brilliant. Look it up on the YouTube now.
Check it out, everyone.
Yes, let me know what you think.
Yeah. And now, speaking of letting us knowing what they think, the listeners have been on to us as well. Of course, on the Instagram, we were asking them what were their favourites and worst from the Netherlands. Would you like to hear what they were saying?
Absolutely, Seamus, tell us.
Rightio. So, their favourites, okay? So, one that was very popular that got several mentions was Steen.
Esteem, yes, yes.
Esteen, Didept,
The deepte, the
Dideepte
deepte. Yeah.
in 2022. That got a lot of love on the Instagram.
Ooh,
Ah.
ah.
Stunning. That was a great song, actually. So a lot of people have shown that for some love. Obviously, Arcade by Duncan Lawrence came up as well.
Yes.
Then Common Linnets also came up as well as a popular one. And then other Dutch songs that people liked. So actually, we had a couple of listeners from the Netherlands message us. So Nina from the Netherlands liked Edzelia Romley, like me, Hemelen Harde. Fionn likes the Ruth Yakot in 1993, as you mentioned. Niall is a fan of Maywood in 1990. And Birds
Don't
by
remember
Anouk.
that one. Man.
Yeah, I know Maywood. I had to look at
Yeah.
that one back. It's a good song actually, yeah, but I'd totally forgotten about it. Birds by Anouk also came up, and then
That's a
Frank.
special one for us in Duke. We were
Yes,
there.
yeah, we were there, yeah. And then
Yep.
another one, Frank, of course, president of OGA Ireland, says he really liked Hind in 2008, and he said it was robbed criminal that she didn't qualify. Your heart
Okay.
belongs to me. Do 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 do.
Cut. Yeah.
So then
Yeah.
the worst. So here we go, right? This is what the
Okay.
listeners are not liking. Waylon, Outlaw in him, 2018.
He's still
Connor's not a
qualified for
fan.
the final. He's still qualified for the final.
Yeah, yeah. And yeah, because that was obviously when he went solo. But yes. Niall doesn't like No Goodbyes by Linda in 2000. How can you not like that, Niall? And that outfit, the costume change. No goodbye.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
David, also based in the Netherlands, not a fan of Mia and Dion, Burning Daylight 2023.
Oh.
Well, yes, David, I think a lot of other people weren't a fan of that either, didn't qualify. But actually, I do like the song. I just think the
So do
performance
I,
was a bit
actually. I
horrendous.
liked it. Yeah.
And Nick in the Netherlands doesn't like Die Oude Muzikant by Ben Kramer in 1973. And yeah, I agree with that one too. That wasn't a great tune.
Yeah.
And then the honourable mentions, and as no surprise, Anouk came up several times as an honourable mention
Great song.
because, of course, she ended their non-qualification streak. So they'd gone 8 years without qualifying, and then Anouk came along and got them to the final. So that was the honourable mention that came up the most times with the listeners. So there you have it. That is the
Thank you,
Netherlands at
listeners.
Eurovision.
Thank you. The Netherlands really got a good response.
Yes, they did indeed.
Yeah.
Now, it's time to move
Okay.
on, I think. And we better get reviewing some songs, I think.
Yes.
And now, before we actually start reviewing the songs, I must
Oh,
mention as
okay.
well, they're not in the contest this year, but Spain, Benidorm Fest final happened at the
Oh,
weekend.
yes. I didn't get a chance to listen. I know it happened. Good
Yeah.
on them for still having their song contest.
Yes, indeed.
Who
Congratulations
won,
to,
Seamus?
I'm going to pronounce this wrong probably, Tony Grox and Lucy Callas. They won with their song Tamara. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it. My Spanish is terrible. But yes, they won the Benidorm Festival at the weekend. So congratulations to them. And hopefully we'll see Spain back in the contest in the very near future.
Right, Seamus, let's move on and let's do our reviews. So, Seamus, where are we going to first?
So we're off to the Baltic countries first, and we're going to Estonia. And the final of Estilal took place in Estonia, and it was a very close battle between the top three in the super final. But it's past Eurovision participants Vanilla Ninja that came out on top after they won with 35% of the televote, just beating the runner-up by 1%. Vanilla Ninja will now represent Estonia on the Eurovision stage with their song Too Epic to Be True. Of course, we remember Vanilla Ninja from Eurovision 2005 when they represented Switzerland that year in Kiev, and they finished in a respectable 8th place. Vanilla Ninja consists of Lena on lead vocals, Pirret on vocals and guitar, and Curly on vocals and bass guitar. They started performing in Tallinn in 2002 and achieved a lot of success across Europe, particularly in Germany, Austria, and Switzerland. So they will head to Vienna with their song Too Epic to Be True, and they will be performing in the first semi-final on the 12th of May. So let's have a listen. Okay, Adrian, what do you think of Vanilla Ninja? They're back with Too Epic to Be True.
Yeah, it is too epic to be true. Yeah, exactly. Um,
Ouch.
yeah. Oh, Estonia, what have you done? Look, it is what it is. People vote. What was it? Was it a jury televote?
So
S
they do a mixed televote jury, and then the top three go into a super final, and it's just public vote then for the super
In the
final.
super final.
Yeah,
Okay, and so there was 1% in that super final. Is that what the result?
1% difference between
Yeah,
who came
yeah.
first and who came second.
So, look, I've been trying not to get it invested too much in the Eurovision, as I said at the beginning of this season. And I know that you're following a lot of the national finals and stuff. So when I listened to this song, I was like, and then I seen, I read about it and I was like, what came second and what came third? So when I actually listened to the second place song, it made me even madder. I was
Oh,
like, oh my God, the song that came second was absolutely brilliant. Like,
mm,
absolutely brilliant. Sorry, go back to Vanilla Ninja. It's vanilla. It's like it's middle of the road, bland, dated. Sorry, I know I'm probably getting a bit animated about this. I just thought, last year Estonia came third. They had momentum. I was like, going, okay, they're going to send something. Instead, they've gone back to like something that. No offense to Vanilla Ninja, but there used to be four, right? Now there's three. There used to be brunettes, now they're blonde. They're still wearing white outfits. If you were to put that song back in Cool Vibes days,
2005, yeah.
it wouldn't look out of place. This
Yeah.
year's song. To me, it's really dated. I didn't think their harmonies were great in the final. It's just a meh song. And I hope I'm not being offensive. That's my own opinion. I think the song that came second was absolutely lyrically incredible, I have to say. And I know you're probably going, oh, here he goes. I was like, the song was days like this, and I was just like going, so I listened to it, and I just thought the lyrics in the song were just fantastic, and the way I know he was a bit nervous at the beginning, and he actually looked emotional, if you ask me, at the beginning. I liked that song that came second so much that there's an acoustic version of it online and you need to look it up. It's just a brilliantly written and performed song. So I'm really disappointed that Estonia went for this. And again, it's no shade on Vanilla Ninja. The positive thing about this
It's the shade on the
is
Estonian people.
it's a shade on a whole country. Sorry. Um, Look, I just think, as I said, it sounds dated, it looks dated. Uh, the positives for this name recognition. You mentioned it in your intro. People know who Vanilla Ninja are, and kind of Central Europe. They were quite popular there for a time, so people will know who they are. They're experienced performers, so I'm sure that will be a plus. And they'll know how to handle the media, do all that other stuff. They will be good representatives, I have no doubt. And I just think the song is catchy. I don't particularly like it, but it is catchy, which is a good thing for a Eurovision song. But they should have sent, is it Neeb? But Days Like This is the song. And even the song that came third, even though it's a heavy rock song, would have been a good choice too.
Mm.
And I think they were the favourites to win it. Yeah, I just think they went for a safe, middle of the road. It's like, oh, okay, doesn't resonate with me. Sorry,
Mm.
Seamus. Do you like it?
Well, follow that. Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
sorry.
I, I pretty much agree, to be honest. Now, in my review, I probably have been nice to them, but I do
Are you
agree,
trying
and
to
I
say
think,
I'm not nice?
would I say that?
Not to
But
be
actually, no,
phased.
I think you've said it perfectly well when you said Vanilla Ninja. It's vanilla. And you're right,
It is
actually. That's
vanilla.
exactly it. Um, Now, I found it fairly enjoyable. Okay, that's as positive it's going to get. It's fairly enjoyable, and the only good thing is, and you kind of mentioned it too, it's rememberable. The wording is kind of
Yeah.
repetitive, so it does kind of stick in your head a little bit. So that's the good part of it, but it is outdated. I have that written down as well. I do feel like that if you put this back in 2005 as well, it would feel like it fitted in then. So it does feel outdated. And yes, I agree. The outfits they're wearing and everything look dated as well. Um, it's a bit lackluster. It's missing something for me, and I don't know what that something is, but there's just something missing. It just feels very lackluster. Now they are professionals. I think they did a pretty good job with regards to staging and stuff
Hmm.
like that, and I liked the camera work and the kind of multi-camera shots of the singers, and I liked at the end when they were on the platform and that's kind of raised up. But yeah, it just is a bit meh, and it is very vanilla and very safe. And certainly they're going to get nowhere near eighth place in 2005. So, and I don't even know if this will qualify, to be honest. It will struggle, I think. So, yeah,
Mm.
I don't know Estonia. Not the best choice. And I think a lot of
Yeah.
people agree with that too. The fans' comments online and things like that. I think everyone's a bit like, what the hell did you do, Estonia? What did you do?
Yeah, I just think the opportunity on the momentum of last year,
Let's move on quickly before the Estonian people attack us. And where we're off to next, Adrian.
Oh, Seamus, we're off to Estonia's neighbours, Latvia. Latvia has officially crowned Atvara as the winner of Supernova 2026. She will be heading to Vienna this May with her haunting Latvian language ballad, Aina, which means in the shadow. It was a tightly contested final, but Atvara managed to edge out the fan favourite indie group Kautkali to take the trophy. Atvara, whose real name is Lena Sturman, is a Latvian singer-songwriter. The stage name Atvara relates to the Latvian word for whirlpool or abyss, which fits her deep, often moody musical style. She didn't take the traditional talent show route to fame. Instead, she built her career from the ground up. She first gained massive recognition on TikTok, where her storytelling and raw demos captured a huge audience. Her first album, titled Do You Hear the Wounds Heal, was a commercial success in Latvia, leading to 22 sold out shows across the country. The song Aina in the Shadow is described as a minimalist, vocal focused ballad that leans into dark pop territory. Atvara has shared that the lyrics are inspired by her own upbringing in a difficult family environment marked by substance abuse and legal troubles. She explicitly dedicates the song to her mother, who she describes as her hero for navigating those dark times. Aina explores the feeling of living in the shadows of someone else's choices and the struggles to find one's own light and identity. Latvia is set to perform in the second semi final at Eurovision 2026, so let's have a listen. What do you think of Latvia's effort this year?
Okay, so this is different. And different isn't always bad. When I was watching this, I kind of forgot actually that I was reviewing the song, and I kind of became a little bit transfixed. Um,
Ooh.
yeah, I think this is beautiful. Um, and it's very dark and kind of haunting at the same time, but it is very beautiful. Like I loved the way it was staged. I loved everything about the staging. And actually, I think nothing needs to change for Eurovision. I think if they put this on the Eurovision stage in Vienna, it would look great. Loved her dress, loved the silhouette shadow behind her, which
Mm-hmm.
starts as her, and then I think it changes to this kind of little girl silhouette.
Yeah.
Loved the graphics and the glass fragments that kind of shatter and kind of circle her. I think overall, really good job here, really well done, really well put together. Now, I do think that this might be a bit of a Marmite song. I don't think this song is going to be for everyone. So I think maybe some people might love it or hate it. But I think there is definitely a place for this in Eurovision. I would like to see this in the final. I am pretty sure it will make the final. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing this in Vienna. What do you make of it?
Oh yeah, Seamus. I tend to agree with everything you've said. There's only one bit that I don't agree with, but I'll start with what I do agree with. I also really like this, and I actually find it mesmerizing, is the word I have written down here. I think the music of the song alone is haunting. It's like, and then her vocals. I mean, hello. It's like she goes from this very quiet beginning of the song into this like operatic climax. It's her vocals were flawless, and I think that will resonate definitely with the juries in
Mm.
Vienna and in the semi-finals. So I think that's what really my. I also love that it's in Latvian again.
Yeah.
Good on them. I love the cinematic presentation and staging of the song. I just think it looks, and there is. I know it. I know some people are saying, "Oh, it's Billie Eilish." It is okay, yeah, slightly, but I wouldn't. I don't. I think that's there's slight comparisons, but I just think
Mm.
she's very much her own person. Um, I've written down here, and it's very rare. I'd say something like this: you can feel and hear the meaning and the story of the song.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, it's just when she does. I'm going to call it wailing at the end of the song. It's like, oh wow, and you can feel the emotion of the song, and wherever that is coming from. And I know some people say, pain and trauma
Hmm.
makes great art. Um, and you can see and feel it and hear it in this song.
Yeah.
I think it's another strong entry from Latvia. It's authentic, simple, and it has good staging. But this is where I differ with you. I think the glass shards bit, there's too much of it, and I actually think it's really distracting. I
Yeah,
think
I,
it
I
should,
get you there. Yeah.
yeah, and I just think it doesn't focus enough on her. And I'm like, going, okay, get out of the way, glass. I can't really see her. It's just I think they've overdone it a little bit. I do like the effect, and I understand where that's coming from. Um, and I've also written down here. I hope it reminds me of Blackbird. Do you remember the song Blackbird, Finland? That sort
Yes, you
of
loved that. Yeah. And didn't
yeah, and
qualify.
I'm like, going, oh, hope this doesn't happen. This one, because it's very similar. It's dark. It's
Yeah.
like, but really well sung, and it goes into this kind of, really dark place. So I really like this. Um, it's quality, is what
Mm.
I would say. I hope Eurovision likes it. I think they will. I think
Mm.
people will recognize the quality of it. And again, I wouldn't change a huge amount, maybe a few less shards of glass. Apart from that, really, really looking forward to seeing what people make of this. But quality.
Mm.
And looking forward as well to seeing what's like in Vienna. Well done,
Yes.
Latvia.
Yes. Good job, Latvia.
And Seamus, where are we off to for our final review on this episode?
No, we're not going too far. We're just heading to Denmark, and the final of Danske Melody Grand Prix took place, and Soren Topgaard Lund won with his song For Vigar Hjem, which means Before We Head Home. So Soren is 27 years old, and he's a singer, songwriter, and actor, and he's been treading the boards in Copenhagen in such shows as West Side Story and Kinky Boots. In 2023, he actually entered Danske Melody Grand Prix, but he didn't make the top three on that occasion. And then in 2024, he released his debut EP. So this year, he returned to Danske Melody Grand Prix and he made the top three when he won by topping the jury vote and the public vote. So he beat Erika Jane into second place and last year's Danish representative Cecil into third with her song Infinity. So Soren has co-wrote the song, and he said there's no breaks in the song because it is one long movement. The song is like a piece of candy that is both sour and sweet. So Soren will represent Denmark in the second semi-final on the 14th of May. Let's have a listen to the song.
Tror jeg forsvinder i neonlys og røg. Natten binder mig til dine øjne. Sig du har mig. Du har mig. Yeah. Kys mig, tag mit hjerte knust igen. Men please sig den her aften aldrig vil ende.
do you make of Forvigard him?
Oh, wow, Denmark. What a way to shake things up. I really, really, really like this song. It has, I didn't listen again to anything about their national final. And I just said, okay, I have to prepare for this episode. Let me see what won. And I have to say, this kind of really stopped me in my tracks. I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. I love the staging. The choreo is brilliant now, and there's just a perfect dusting of high camp as well for this, and it is a catchy pop song. His performance and vocals are incredible. Uh, couldn't believe it. I really was like going, wow. There's something about Soren. I think he's a little edgy and a little dark, which I like, but I think he's authentic. He draws you in this performance, and he holds your attention. Now there is an awful lot going on stage, and it's all stuff that we've seen before. Seamus, it's got shades of Shady Lady, Lorraine, whatever. We've seen all of this before, dancing in a box, all that other stuff. But in my opinion, this really, really works. I don't think they overdo it. I think it's perfectly staged and produced. Even though I don't know what he is singing about because it's in Danish, but I kind of like that. There's something extra about this that makes it connect, for me anyway. And maybe it is because it's in Danish. This, to me, looks like it has won the Eurovision.
Oh,
I would say right now it does look like it has won the Eurovision. If you were to say to somebody, this won the Eurovision, people go, oh, yeah, I can see why. And I think this will come damn close to actually winning the Eurovision. I see this appealing to juries and televoters. A very strong contender. This is so refreshing from Denmark. I don't normally like this type of stuff, but I think it doesn't come across as manufactured. It's a really good pop song. Well done, Denmark. Toot and tack. What do you think, Seamus?
well, I'm surprised that you loved it so much, to be honest.
Yes.
Well, this is non-stop, I think, isn't it? Like it's full
Yeah.
on from the start to 3 minutes later, it's full on. And I actually got a lot of feelings during this song. I don't know if I can speak about
Oh,
some of them, if I'm honest.
really?
Um, because, it kind of is a bit erotic, or not really erotic, more like sexually charged, I think is the words I would use for this
Yeah.
song. But of course, that's the meaning of the song, and that's when you read the
What is the
lyrics.
meaning of the song? Sorry. What is
Well,
the meaning?
so the song is
What is.
called Before We Go Home. So it's basically,
Oh, right.
getting it on, having a night with someone,
Yeah.
but you probably know you won't meet that person again, or maybe it's like an ex that you just hook up with or something like that. I think that's the meaning behind the song.
Booty
So
call. Booty call.
yeah, kind of. You're gonna have
Yeah.
a good night,
Okay.
but then yeah,
Yeah.
may regret it afterwards. But but yeah, I definitely got that kind of sexual energy off the song.
Hmm.
I thought it was done really cool and creatively, not like
So cool.
tacky. I loved the tight camera work that was always on him. I love that because it brings you into the world. So like I felt like I was in that perspex box with Soren and the dancers, which is
Would
really
you have
cool.
liked that? Would you have liked
I
that?
wouldn't have minded. I wouldn't have said no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Um.
Hmm.
So yeah, I liked this, and it's funny because I had listened to all the songs in the Dance Melody Grand Prix before, and I was expecting Erica Jane to run away as the clear winner. Her song "Death of Me," which is quite good, but I think her staging let her down. So when I saw this song that won, I was like, oh, let's have a watch, and I was like, ah, okay, yes, I see why this won. And yeah, I think it's pretty ready for Eurovision. I
Hmm.
would just say there's a little bit of finessing just needs to be done. Small things, like really small things. Like I don't know why Denmark, they love their armography and handography. And
Yeah.
so sometimes it's a little bit cheesy and tacky. So just need to finesse little things like that, little camera angles, just small, tiny things just need to be finessed. But overall, they could present this on the Eurovision stage as it is. I love that it's in the Danish language, and I hope they keep it in the Danish language, to be honest. I don't think this song would do as well if it was in English. So, yeah,
I kind of
good
disagree
job,
with you
Denmark.
there. I think they should have an English verse. Normally, I wouldn't say something like that. I would say I think maybe an English verse would help this a little bit.
Maybe I don't think it's needed. The song I still understand the song,
Yeah.
but really good job. Can't wait to see what they do in Vienna.
Yeah. Really strong. Very
Mm.
strong. I was just thinking to myself, I don't know why. I was just like, imagine being in, the green room ready to perform before or after that song, going, okay, my chances are dead in the water. I'm like, going, oh my God. It kind of came from nowhere, right? I wasn't really following it.
No,
Um,
well, I'd listened to it like whatever a couple of weeks back, but I didn't really think about it. And then when I watched it, I was like, oh, okay, hello.
yes, hello.
And
Yeah,
well done,
it
Cecil,
didn't.
as well, who came third and with a fine performance and a good song, but it's no hallucination. So that is our songs reviewed for this episode. So I think two yays and one nay.
Yeah, two yays and one meh.
Yeah. Soz
Yeah,
Estonia, Soz.
probably going to get hate mail from Estonia now.
It's time to end the episode. As usual, we do that by handing out our 0 points of the week. So, Adrian, what or who or what's annoying you? What's getting on your wick? What are you giving 0 points to?
I've been trying to stay away from politics, really.
Oh, it's hard
Yeah,
not to.
just it's hard not to. But what's getting my 0 points is Pam Bondi. She is a dose. If I ever came across a dose, she
Absolute dose.
is probably the biggest. Oh my God, what an unlikable character. I've watched it twice now, and I'm like going, will you think of the victims, please, woman? But no, no, no. She's going to protect the orange man at all costs.
Mhm.
So, history will paint her in a bad light, and you may be the attorney general, but you did it wrong, in my opinion. Yeah, she gets my 0 points. Seamus,
Um,
what's getting your 0 points?
and actually, just on that, I saw Whoopi Goldberg. I love Whoopi Goldberg, by the way. Do you know the way she's on The View in America? And she was given out about Pam Bondi as well. And she was like, your job as Attorney General, you are there to represent and, look after the American people, not the orange man.
Yeah, so it's
But
just
yeah.
it's terrible.
Well,
It's so sad. It's so sad. But anyway,
well, I'll raise your Pam Bondi and
oh,
I'll
who
give
you?
you Caroline Levitt, Press Secretary. Caroline Levitt. She's getting
Well,
my 0 points.
well, you see, this is terrible. I find her entertaining.
But okay, there's entertainment and then there's stop being a dose. Because
Yeah,
again, she's just, propping up the orange man in the White House. And
yeah,
yeah, and the way she attacked that Irish journalist, well, I say attacked, but verbally attacked the Irish journalist
shocking.
there a couple
It's
of weeks back.
shocking.
Like, oh my God. So yeah,
Are
we've gone very
you?
political in our 0 points this week.
No, we are. We're gone very political. But what I mean is, like, you can disagree with somebody respectfully. I'd love to know what they're like in real life because I do think they put on that performance. Or are they like that in real life?
Oh,
Like,
I can't wait till he leaves the presidency and then they'll all release a book and make a fortune out of it because I presume they'll probably go, well, this is really what happened.
and this is like, I had a gun to my head or something, or I had somebody like, you better say this, or yeah.
Yeah.
I
Well, I
was
hope
just
it's
like,
like that. Otherwise, they're just cray cray. And they could be cray cray.
well, the more I think about it, of course they're like that.
Mm,
They're defending the indefensible, so they must believe it. So there you go.
scary.
Very scary. Let's go back to the world of Eurovision. Oh, hold on a second. That's as political as everywhere else right now. Oh,
Oh,
great.
true. Ray. Wow.
We can't go anywhere.
Politics everywhere.
That aside, Seamus, before we go, remind everybody where they can get in contact, listen to us, whatever.
Yes, as usual, please do follow the podcast on social media. We're on TikTok, X, Instagram,
OnlyFans.
and YouTube. Just search, sorry, 0 points. We haven't gone on to OnlyFans yet, but you never know. Maybe that's next year.
Oh
Do
my
you want to see
God.
that, listeners?
Oh, wow. That's a big shout from the listeners. No. Oh, okay.
No, put it away.
Please.
So that's it. Do give us a follow online. And thanks for everyone who participated in Remembering Netherlands this year as well.
Thanks for listening, everyone.